First of all, we are going to introduce MBA program from our side, I mean from the side of People Ukrainians Academy from Kharkov, and we plan that this will take about 15 minutes, and then we are passing the turn to your side, and we are hope to learn more about MBA program from your side, from the professors of University of Toledo, and then we will have time for questions and answers, so please be ready to ask questions after the introduction of MBA program. And then for audience here, we are going to have the business training by our professor Irina Головнeva on leadership and managing the changes.
Я, с одной стороны, действительно очень рада, что программа MBA с возможным предоставлением американского диплома стартует здесь. С другой стороны, всем сомневающимся я хочу пожелать уверенности в том, что если будут получены дипломы этой программы, то даже в нашем интересном, своеобразном, перспективном государстве наступит период, когда этот диплом будет котироваться точно так же, как он котируется сегодня в Европе, как он котируется в Соединенных Штатах. То есть это будет дополнительная карьерная профессиональная ступень. И со своей стороны, со стороны представителя руководства Народно-Украинской академии, всех потенциальных слушателей программы, всех потенциальных учеников курса MBA, я хочу заверить, что общими усилиями и с нашими американскими коллегами, и с украинскими мы постараемся сделать максимум для того, чтобы слушатели программы получили максимум, и у них были прекрасные перспективы. Что называется, дамы и господа, в добрый путь.
We are very happy to be here and actually seeing so many prospective students on your side. As some of us have already met through video conferencing, and we are all looking forward to actually meeting many of you in person. I have around the table here with me a number of faculty. I'll be introducing them one by one, and if they will please acknowledge as I introduce them. To my left is Dr. Irina Petkina, whom the administrators have met. She's in the Department of Marketing and International Business. She's an assistant professor. Right next to her is Dr. Daina Chichernia, and she's in the Department of Finance, and she's also an assistant professor. Right next to her is Dr. Stan Westjohn. He's in the Marketing and International Business Department, and he's also an assistant professor. All the way out to the right on the second table is Sarah Jasinkowski, who is the operational person taking care of all your applications and so on, a very important person to get to know. Sarah. Right next to Sarah is Dr. Osjan Seja in the Department of Finance, Associate Professor. Right next to that is Dr. Sunny Ares, Chair of the Department of Management and a Professor. And right next to Dr. Ares is Dr. Dinan Beckner. She is an Assistant Professor in the Department of Management. To continue the conversation, this program that we are about to launch in Kharkov, Ukraine, is similar to the programs that we already launched in Coimbatore, India, which is in its 7th cohort.
Программа с Индией у нас уже будет седьмой заход по программе с Индией.
And I'm assuming that all of you understand English. Otherwise, I will stop and go so that you can actually do the translation. We also have a program in Egypt. And actually, we are getting out of one program and getting into another program in Egypt.
Good afternoon, teachers. My name is Dennis, and I'm planning to be a student of this program. I'm here, right? I have a question. You mentioned that you graduated students, MBA students in India, China, and Egypt. Yeah, and I wanted to ask, probably you talked to them and asked them for their plans. Are they going to work locally in their countries, in international or domestic companies, or they're going to work abroad, for example, United States?
Both models are in place. In fact, in India, I would say about 30% of the class actually starts its own business. They either have a family business that they're going to take care of, or they start a new entrepreneurship. About 40% of the class ends up working for pretty much regional companies. And the remaining 30% are working for multinational companies. So we have that mix in India, which is our most successful program today. The program in Egypt is almost exclusively multinational. Most of them are already working for pretty big companies, and they'll continue to work for multinational companies. Our China program is new, so we don't have much experience on where they're going to go work.